Neat. What's good, everybody? Valley here once again. Welcome back to the Banshee Workbench. And this time, I've got Banshee, the Ghost Pigeon. It is a revision 7.1 Pigeon with the grip rev system, designed by MHP, powered by the Flywheel the World flywheel cage system that uses the micro wheels. This is a 3S build that uses a pair of honey badgers in an FTW cage, but this one has the prototypes of the Moonlight wheels. And if I can get the battery to sit down flush, there you go. Bit of a bulky battery in this. You can see the prototypes of the FTW wheels in this cage, and they claim to be a higher crush cage for the Flywheel the World system, but we'll get onto that. But yeah, it's a grip-fed flywheel blaster that has quite good performance as a sidearm. It's not going to blow you away with super long ranges, but it's quite good anyway. The mag release is right here on the bottom of the trigger guard, and you can just gravity drop because it is a nice loose fit on these mags. There is a bunch of different mags that you can print for this now that are made to sit flush with the bottom of the Pigeon here and stuff. And I think that is quite cool, especially as a sidearm, because having such a long mag sticking out just for a sidearm can kind of catch sometimes, and having a shorter mag would be more optimal. The Kotobu Pigeon, is it Kotobu? Well, the Pigeon Pecker mags, based on the Kotobu design, are 7 shots, I think, is the capacity, if I remember correctly, but... Silence! But yeah, this is my own personal pigeon that I designed because I was given these wheels and I needed something to test them in, so I was like, okay, I'll finally build a pigeon, because I've actually had the files for the pigeon since the early days. Even before the 7.1, before he added all this extra bits to the side and everything, when it was much more plain looking, even before the grip rev. But yeah, this is printed in protopasta iridescent ice for the lower portion, so you can actually kind of see the internal bits glowing inside of it whenever you have it glowing. You can see that there. And the other bits, like the top slide of the trigger, grip panels, the rev switch and everything, are all printed in Hatchbox Glow PLA, which I have a plated steel nozzle, so printing things like glow filament and stuff is no problem for me. One thing about glow filament is the particles in the filament that actually make it glow, or if you're printing something like carbon fiber filament, you'll want a steel nozzle or even a ruby nozzle, because those little particulates are actually harder than brass and they'll actually blow out and grind away the inside of your nozzle and cause your prints to become worse over time. But yeah, going from the front, you got a nice little barrel here. It's designed to use PVC, but I printed the full-length barrel piece. I'm going to paint the orange tip on here later, once I actually finish it, because I am missing the slide return spring, because what you're meant to do is you're supposed to take the slide, pull it back, and it'll lock in place here. Then you use the slide lock here, push it in place, and it will not go forward. Mine's a little bit tight right now. I need to sand some things, but once you release it, it'll actually slide forward, which on mine it's, you know, it's a little loose, but whatever. The only other thing about this is it feeds from an angle, so accuracy is not quite on the cards for this, but recently Woody, who also makes auto kits for the Strife and stuff, has made a angled feed mag kit, which is basically just a mag with a more straight follower that will actually push darts up like this, and he hasn't had really any feeding problems with it. And he also designed, to go with that, a straight pusher, which will actually push more straight instead of angled, which actually helps with accuracy as well. And you can actually use it with regular katana mags, and it will actually help feed more straight into the flywheels, which can help, but it's best to use that in combination with the angled mag system, which I need to get some more drum springs from Foam Blast so I can actually print out myself a bunch more, because this 10-round katana mag, whatever you want to call it, designed by Ton, is the small size that you can really print, but it's too short to really interact with this, which is kind of a shame, which, whatever. I've got this for other things. But yeah, I really like this thing. It's fun. The only other thing I really need to do with this now is get some green fiber optic so I can make some sights, or actually have some green filament that could work for the pips on the sight. But yeah, I really like this thing, and the name Banshee is quite appropriate because she screams. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. As ever, my name is Valor. I'll drop a link down to the Thingiverse page where you can get this, as well as some other bits for the katanas and all that down below. As well as my Patreon and my Facebook and Instagram and stuff. I'm trying to be more consistent posting on my Facebook page, but you know, I tend to post more on Instagram because it's just easier. As ever, let me know what you think. My name is Valor. Thanks for watching.